Welcome to the official AFL Fantasy podcast with the Traders.
G'day with the Traders. Thanks to Sportsbet, I'm Roy, I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the Wanderers.
And Calvin.
Coach of Calvinator, the best song in the AFL, Roy.
Best song in the AFL, and probably my second favourite team.
Really?
Randomly. Yeah.
Good team.
I think they've elevated themselves for
What
me.
do you like about them?
Well, it's not their colour, that's for sure. I think I'm just a fan of a lot of their players, and I have been for a long time, and I've just got a real soft spot.
Yeah, well, there's plenty to talk about.
There is. Who's
Cal?
in charge?
You're in
Cal.
charge.
Yeah, I got it. I got this.
How'd you go?
Well, there is a
with
lot of relevance.
the GWS Giants.
And a lot of draft as well.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to start off with Juicy Preuss.
No, we're not.
Hey, it's pre-season.
How's he tracking, though?
He's great. Yeah.
Is he?
Are we actually going to talk about him at all?
No, look.
Is he going to get a game?
Okay, he could be draft insurance if you pick up Briggsy. Okay? That's about as far as I'm going to go with Juicy Preuss.
The sliding doors of his career.
I know, it's crazy.
But you can't have a pre-season chat.
No, you can't. Because
Without talking about
I
it.
need to know if he's on the track. Because if he's on the track, Briggsy's not safe.
No,
That's the thing.
So let's talk about...
Draft rankings are relevant.
I know. So
They are.
let's talk about Briggsy because he was the fifth highest averaging ruckman.
Weapon.
94.
Yeah.
So he took over from Flinney.
Yep.
So Flinney was round 1 to 9. And they were like, Flinney, don't like your work, mate. Juicy? No, I'm not available. Okay, we'll go with Briggsy then. Okay, and in he came, and he was good. Last
Bloody oath he was.
14 games.
Yeah.
So-
Huge. So the thing about Briggsy as well, like he's not just your big dopey ruckman. He's been able to play a key back before.
Yeah.
You need to have some level of intelligence to play
Yeah.
that role. So you see that in Briggsy's game.
Yep.
What ruckmen don't have intelligence?
Well, yeah, a fair percentage, I'd say, don't you?
Briggsy,
Apart from Tim. Look, Tim looks intelligent. He looks like a scientist.
Grundy's a doctor.
Well, there you go.
Look, it's safe to say that Briggsy and Preussy aren't hanging out.
I want the power
Couple
rankings
of
one day of your dumbest
Intelligence
ruck.
All right. Let's move on.
But
Because
Briggsy doesn't look smart, but he is. That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's a brute too.
Whereas, yeah.
Absolute brute.
So, they had a couple of breakout players as
Right.
well. And
Oh, yeah.
my boy, Finn Callahan, improved his average by 22. And my other boy, Lachie Ash,
Yeah.
65 average, took it to 84. Breakout Ash.
Your man.
My
Cash.
boy.
Your boy.
Lucky Cash.
Lachie Cash, all right.
How
Now,
many years prior to that did you
You
call
were only
it?
one off, weren't you?
about 3 years off. No, it was a while off, but I was nearly there. Now, Ash was actually only one of the 4 Giants who played 23 games.
Right.
So, Cogs was the other one, surprisingly.
Good work.
Speaking of playing games, Lachie Whitfield, he got 21 in. That's the most since 2018 for him.
That's always his knock, isn't it?
So he finished with a 95 next to his name, backing up his 91, 95.
Yeah, that's him now, isn't it?
It is exactly what he is. Yeah. But it's that durability question with him that's always a massive concern.
Yeah.
He's very interesting, I think.
Yes.
Especially if this is draft thinking.
Agree.
Where does he go? Like
Yeah.
he's one of the first. Well, he's an on-field defender, like your first one for most people. Like he's in your top 10-team league. He's in your top 10
100% he
quite
is.
easily.
Yeah.
Where does he go though?
Don't know.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
It's like if you are doing that, based on average, like he still slides a little bit there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th.
Yeah. And then durability probably drops him down another couple.
Oh, I have him sitting in the 6, though, I reckon.
Yeah. He's ahead of Sheasel.
Oh,
It's
he's
just
not,
there's too
though,
much
is he?
doubt for Sheasel for me.
So, yeah,
I feel
I've
like
swung.
it's the forward mid
Hey.
role.
On topic.
Oh, sorry.
On topic. Giants, boys.
I've swung back around with the sheaves, but
All right, let's talk forwards then. Toby Green.
Okay.
He's in 9% of teams.
Is he?
Yes.
Because he's like the third rank.
Well, that's it.
That's
He's the 5th best available forward based on average. Coming off his best season for many years, averaged 89.
I like that legitimate forwards, at the moment at least to start, are
Yep.
relevant. Like names
Till we
like
get the
Toby
DPPs.
Green,
Yep.
they deserve to be in conversations in
Yep.
fantasy.
Yep,
So
they do.
I like that.
Okay, Cogs.
So would you pick him though?
No.
No.
Hoping hell.
Definitely not in
But obviously then you'd think he'd draft. He's what's that, 5th? He's forward off the board?
Do you know what I did see with Toby, though? Sorry to tread on your toes here.
That's
but
fine.
I did see Kingsley throw him through the guts a little bit.
Yeah, what did he do? Did he have some time?
So it's not a surprise that is his best for a while.
Yep.
So, yeah, he could be considered. I'm not surprised he's in 9% of teams, especially if you get a little whisper that he will spend 15% in the midfield or something.
Yeah, well, what was it? Last year, he ended up with... He had a couple of decent-sized ones. He had one 62% game, but 17% for the season. Just little patches throughout.
You'd want to see a little bit more than that, I think.
Okay. Well, I adjust my 15 to 20%.
Coniglio played all 23, average 102.
He went very well.
Up from his 98.
Imagine trading him out.
Yeah, but that's a part. That's the game, dog. You got to be aggressive. Now,
what did he score?
That's being stupid.
What did he score? No, it's what he had at half time when I drafted him out. We were at the pub.
At the pub.
I felt sick.
Can't it wreck a session?
Can. It did, especially when you two were there.
Sell him, I'd buy him. Like, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
He kicked a goal, and you blokes, I just feel your eyes just burning the side of my head.
And we weren't playing very nicely.
No.
We weren't. I think we were pretending that you still had him.
So
that's even worse. Knowing full well.
Sickos.
He's a draft only now, obviously, because he's lost his forward status. So that's draft only. Now, I want to talk about these guys before I start talking about a few sleepers. I want to talk about Josh Kelly.
Yeah.
Now, 1% ownership.
I love him.
First time in 7 years he went under 100.
Yeah.
Before his injury in round 10, he was going at 107.
Yeah. I can't go back
in
there.
round 10.
I can't go back there. Remember, we started with him, didn't we?
Concussion, wasn't it, after round 1?
Killing it, he was.
Was dominating. We were very happy with him and going, that's the right pick. We were vindicated. But in this day and age as well, you have to trade. You can't be holding 1 week concussion.
It was very disappointing.
Jeez, and that...
He's
the beginning of the end for
He's
the
just
War
fraught
Dogs.
with danger. He's fraught with danger.
Yeah, it is. So he was going 107 before round 10. He returned in round 14, averaged 91 for the rest of the year. Yep. But that included the 30 from Finn McGuinness tag. Now, he plays Hawthorn in round 13 and 21.
Right.
GWS they don't have that early buy. So
They
do.
They
do.
Yeah.
So a guy like Josh Kelly, I still
He's
think
a hard pick.
It is, but he's unders.
Oh, he is. Without a doubt.
Unders.
I was a big pusher of him last year.
Yep.
And this year I am not.
So he's priced at 98.
Yeah, it's under.
That could be 10 under.
He'll go 100 again.
Okay. The next guy, I'm going to say, my opinion will be slightly controversial. And a little bit off what's...
Common sense?
No. The community...
Off-centre?
Yeah, the fantasy community are really, really keen on Tom Green.
So am I.
What do the stats say about it?
Okay.
I hate that he has an early buy because he'd be locked into my team.
Okay, so 22% of teams he's in at the moment.
I'm with them.
Yeah, I like it.
He had a breakout season, took his 85, up to the 111 that it is. Okay, so before this year, he'd only gone over 120 twice. Or actually once. Once was a COVID. We're not counting that anymore, do we?
No.
So this year, 5 scores over 120. Some monsters, a 136, a 141, and a 170. He's a top 8 mid. He's number 7 overall. He does have a couple of stinkers in there, though. So if you can get rid of those, I guess that's the boost for him. So 69, a 73, and an 81. Why are we interested in a player? Why are 22% of people interested in a player who has an early buy, right? And then he's coming off a breakout season. Why? And I said to Dog before, why are people going here and not to a Caleb Serong? Because Serong doesn't have that early buy.
Ceiling.
Green's better.
And they're different players.
They are 100%. They're different players.
I think I'm much more confident of Tom Green being a top, even 5 midfielder than what Serong is.
He's averaged 111. You are paying.
So you don't think players can improve on that? Based on the fact that he's 4 years in or something?
I don't think he's got much more to offer than that.
Serong's not even the best scoring midfielder in his own team.
That's true.
I
don't think.
I can't believe this. This is going to be a thing now the whole year. His hate for Green.
No, it's
he
not.
looks stupid all year.
It's not.
Those 22% of people, mate, maybe you should stop looking down on them and actually think,
No.
What are they
I wonder
seeing in
why
He
that
has
is the case.
He has an early bye.
You listen to
He's
this.
coming off a breakout season.
Do you know his age? So you're saying this is the first time he's been good. What do you think he's over the hill now?
What do you
think his trajectory's doing?
Are you picking him?
You can never back it up.
Hang on.
You can never back it up.
Are you picking him?
At the moment,
He's
he's
in my
and
team.
out of my team.
He's in your team.
He's in my
God,
current
he is.
team.
With an early bye?
Yep.
You guys are idiots.
You're going to have one or two early buy guys.
This is crazy.
And it's not the earliest of early buys either.
Right. There's
You get a
no
couple of
way.
weeks out of
There
it.
is no way you guys are doing it.
At this stage, I'm 50-50. I really want him, regardless of that buy. Take the buy out of it then and talk about him.
Okay, take the buy out of it, which you can't do that.
You can, because
Yes,
you're
you can.
saying he's crap.
No. I think he has. I think he's going to be a
You
one.
think he's peaked?
No.
How old is he? 22?
What does he need to average to be a good pick?
115.
So 4 points.
Yeah, which he'll do in his sleep.
I don't think he'll do in his sleep.
What, he'll have to be awake to do it?
I don't think that's...
I think he can do it. I think he'll wake up and do it.
Okay, I don't think that he can.
There's a little bit, though. I don't like that you've used Serong as your example.
No, okay.
Because you could say Andy Brayshaw. He actually averaged fewer points than Tom.
No, so I guess my example with your Serong is he's coming off a breakout season.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and a lot of people are like, well, Serong can't do much better than that.
Right.
Okay, that's my gut feel with him,
Okay.
He's just got a nice draw early.
with a buy. You can't just take the buy out of it.
No, you can't. The buy is
It's
buy is
legit.
relevant for everyone that you've talked about.
Full
but
disclosure. I don't think I will start with him, but I like him in my team.
You can like him.
It will be a
You
hard...
basically haven't not liked him.
No, I like him. I like him. As I said, if we can get rid of that 69, 73 and 81, he would have been awesome. The problem is...
He was awesome. 110. That's
Yes.
like elite areas, mate.
It is. I agree.
Have you seen the ceiling on the man?
He will be a top 8 mid.
Well, guess what?
Easily.
This is a question
Right.
for AFL.com.au. You can go and vote. And tell
Cal always gets hammered in these.
Can Tom Green back it up in 2024? Yes, he's going big, 120 plus.
Jeez.
Maybe. He might go around 110 again. No. He's likely to average around 100.
Oh, he's around that 110. Easy.
Okay.
He's not going 120. Roy?
He'll push it.
He won't
Can
push
he? I think he
120.
can go there.
I don't know if you've watched him.
I think I have
Have
watched
you ever
him.
owned him?
Yes.
He's a beast. And
I
he scores
agree.
in
All right.
multiple ways, and he is hungry.
Right. Well, as I said, unpopular opinion.
Right, who else you got?
Okay, draft, we're looking at Harry Perryman dropped his numbers a lot, but that's through lack of centre bounces, okay? We'll leave him. We'll put him on the shelf.
story.
But Isaac Cumming. Isaac Cumming.
Don't go there.
Gone.
91.86, leading into last year's average of 68. What is going on?
Just completely lost his spot.
Is
in the
there
side.
anything, okay, that gives you any hope with him, though?
No.
No.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Like,
So
we try to look at these guys that drop. What makes you think he's better than
So
that 68?
This all happened. This is the risk of a player like him, which some people had high on their radar last year.
Yep.
The risk of a new coach.
Yeah.
Because he was so dependent on role and that attacking half back. He obviously lost that. Whitfield went back there, yada,
and
yada,
Ash,
yada.
yeah, it's all-
And bang, gone. Under a new coach. So no reason he'll bounce back.
So he comes out in the opening round against Collingwood and he tons up,
Yep.
right?
Value.
Do we change our mind?
Yeah. If the role's there.
If the role's there.
Yeah, because he becomes such value that you could even wear the buy.
Yep.
He would have destroyed some draft teams last year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Big time. We'll talk a couple of cheapies as well. Cadman played 12 games last year. He's the third most owned Giant at the moment. Is it Rouston, how you say it? He played 7 games. Josh Fay. Now, he ended up with 7. Four of them he was the sub. Okay, VFL, we know what he did. Averaged 111, massive scores, 163, 169. He's 277k as a mid. You'd want to see him playing early on. In the games where he didn't wear a vest, it wasn't great. A 50, 64, 62.
Yeah.
But
I can't see things changing for him too much.
neither can I.
And we get a preview of it anyway.
Yeah.
So
So as a rookie spot, yeah. And the other one there is your Darcy Jones, who was a number 21 pick for him, did his ACL last year. Yeah. He's a 200k forward to track his progress. And I
was big on him until he did his ACL.
So if he is up and about early on, then he's definitely a spot for the bench.
He will be in our team at some stage.
Yep.
A downgrade may be the way.
So,
not interested, Cow, in Aaron Cadman at 221k? If there's a rookie
We chatted
crisis.
about, 12 games, so if there's a rookie crisis, that's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why he's probably in, I think it's like 8% of teams at the moment. So people have chucked him on the pine there.
Not 22%.
No, not 22. So, okay. That's
There's a couple there.
Yeah, there is. But out of those guys there, how many do you have?
Tom Green.
No, you don't. We don't have any Giants.
No,
we don't have any Giants.
No, but Tom, I don't know if currently at this minute he's in there.
Yeah.
But he spent half the preseason in there.
Yep. It's because of the bye.
Yeah.
Okay. And other than that, it's only probably Tom Green.
It is. He's the only one that pokes his head in.
And then maybe one of the rooks there that might have played last year.
A lot of draft interest there.
There is a lot of draft.
Sit, like Whitfield, where he ends up sitting there for you. Can Cumming be the 90 guy that he has been?
And despite averaging 102, you'll be able to get Coniglio late.
Yes.
Yeah,
People
just
won't
going to be a
launch into
midfielder
that,
now, though, isn't it? Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, so no one's launching into that early.
No.
You'll be able to round out your midfield.
There is always a little bit of a stench of a player that loses.
No, there is. It reeks
It
worse
does.
than your...
All right. Go and check out the article and listen to the podcast. That's what you're doing now over at afl.com.au or the AFL Live official app. Plenty more to come this pre-season. Make sure you'll stick around following us on social media and also on your podcasting platforms.
You've been listening to the official AFL Fantasy podcast. For more expert advice from the traders, head to afl.com.au/fantasy.